Hello, Ken Mason here once again with another exciting guitar tutorial video. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to cover
Wish You Were Here, Wish You Were Here, Wish You Were Here.
So let's get right to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our ring finger and our pinky on the 3rd fret, and we're just going to keep those for the rhythm part. Ringing for all these chords because they're part of all the chords that we're about to play here. So the first little part is, while those are on there, I'm going to take my middle finger and play it on the thick G, the 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play my next string open, which is my open A string, and hammer on fret 2 with my index finger. Like that. So we got... And then play the next string towards the floor open. Like that. So all together is like... So it kind of does that over and over several times in this intro. So... And then it does an E minor. It's an E minor 7, okay? Because we have our 7 in here. And then we're going to play our 3rd thinnest string. And then the next one towards the ceiling. Right there. So we have ding, dong, and that string open. That 4th string open. So at first, it's still part of that chord, right? That E minor chord. When I take the finger off, it rings open. And then I play a G chord, keeping those on here. And then it does it again. Then it does this part again. An E minor 7. And it does... It doesn't take this one off this time. It goes to the 2nd thickest string and then plays that 2nd thickest string open, which is an open A, and I drop my index finger to the 4th string from the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 2nd fret. And that's an A7 sus4 chord. So that part goes... have this open like this, so I'm doing open A string, 2nd thickest string to the 2nd fret, and then I hammer that on and then play the D string open, which is the 4th string from the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. So together that little A sus2, or sorry, A7 sus4 part goes like this. And then the solo comes in. Okay, so let me just play that little part, that whole part together now. So. So the solo for Wish You Were Here goes like this. So I'm going to take my middle finger here and I'm going to put it on the 3rd string from the floor, 1, 2, 3, on the 2nd fret and slide it to 4. It's like so. And then I'm going to take my index finger and put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string from the floor. So kind of like like that, right? So, and then I'm going to take my ring finger and put it on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the floor. Keeping my first index finger here on 3 because I'm going to do a pull off. That's how I play it. Now, they play it on the record like this with the middle finger going to the 4th fret again, but I like to do the pull offs. So, back to 3. And then I do a pull off again on 4 and 2 on the 1, 2, 3rd string up from the floor. So when I'm pulling off, I'm pulling down. I'm really pulling it down, right? And open. And then the D string open, which is the 4th string from the floor, open. And then I go. So you can do a little slide here from 1 on the 2nd thickest string, which is your A string, 1 to 2, and then the D string, which is the 4th string, open twice. So together. Like so. Then we do a slide part, and I'm taking my ring finger on the 3rd fret, covering 2 strings at the same time, like this. So I slide from 3 to 5 and pick 3 again. So I pick, slide, and pick again on 3. Like that. I take my index and middle finger on the 3rd and 2nd string, 2nd fret with the index finger, right there. 3rd fret with on the 2nd string with my middle finger together. So now I find it easier to pick this up. Some people pick it down or do a combination like that kind of thing. But I like to pick up most of the time. So let's just. And then I do it open. See, I'm just hitting that 2nd string open. And then the 2 middle strings open. So that slide part together. And then the second half of the solo comes and it's this part again, right? And then this part goes. So what I'm doing is almost the same as the first time, but I come back to the 4. So I'm taking my middle finger on the 3rd string from the floor on the 2nd fret and going to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string with my index finger, back to 4, up to the 5 with my ring finger. And I bend this. So a pull off here. And then the last part goes just like the first time, but it goes back to 5, no 4 this time, to 2 on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then bends the 4 on that same 3rd string, back to 2. And then the G. I hope that made it easier for you guys. It's a little tough piece to play. Don't worry about the bending. It's a hard thing to do, but that's how it's done. And it'll come with practice.